In this lesson, you will learn to apply the definitions and identify the properties of a trapezoid and an isosceles trapezoid. Now, a trapezoid, by definition, is a quadrilateral that has exactly one pair of parallel sides. So for example, we have this picture below where we have the top and the bottom sides are parallel. So because that is the only parallel sides and it's a quadrilateral, this would be a trapezoid. Now the bases would be the parallel sides. It doesn't matter if the bases are on the top and the bottom or on the sides, the parallel sides will always be considered the bases. And then the legs will be the other side. So here's another picture where the trapezoid is flipped on end and the base are on the left and the right side this time. So usually when we think of base, we think of the bottom, but here the base would be on the sides because those are the parallel lines. Now an isosceles trapezoid is just like an isosceles triangle, where isosceles triangle has 2 or 3 sides that are congruent, and an isosceles trapezoid, by definition, has 2 legs that are congruent as well. So here we see a picture of a trapezoid where the top and the bottom are parallel, and then the 2 sides, the left and the right, are congruent. So this would be an isosceles trapezoid. With an isosceles trapezoid, the base angles are also congruent, meaning this angle down here and over here would be congruent, and then the top 2 angles up there and right here would be congruent to each other as well. Now with a trapezoid, we have what is called a median. The median is the middle, or the segment that joins the midpoints of the legs. So here we see a trapezoid. The line in red would be considered the median. It's connecting the midpoints of this side over here and then this side over here. Now if you were to flip this trapezoid, so now it's standing up on end, we see that the bases would now be on the left and the right because those are the parallel sides, and the median is going to be down the middle between the 2 bases, connecting the midpoints of the 2 legs. So right here and here. And now with the median, a couple of things to know about the median. First is that it is parallel to the bases. So the red line here is the median, is parallel to the top and the bottom. In addition, it has a length equal to the average of the base lengths. So if we're trying to find the length of the median in this example, we have the bases with length 6 and 23. And we're trying to find the length of the median. Well, to find the length, what I do is I find the average of 23 and 6. So to find the average, I add and divide by 2. So I take 23 plus 6, divide by 2, I get 29 over 2, which would give me 14.5 inches. So if we know the 2 bases, we can find the median by taking the average of the bases. Now what if you only knew 1 base along with the median? So here's an example where I know the 1 base to be 23 inches, and then the median is 5 inches. And my goal is to find the length of the second base. So what I can do is use the fact that the average of the bases would give me the median. So if I take the average of 23 and then this unknown value of x, so we average by 23 plus x over 2, then that's going to equal 15 inches. So I can solve this for x by multiplying both sides by 2. Now I have 23 plus x equals 30. Solve for x by subtracting 23 from both sides. And now I have x equals 30 minus 23, which equals 7. And that concludes our lesson for today. We will see you next time.